Ladies and gentlemen, Nova Eater, a comedian. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you guys smell that? I'm just kidding. Anyways, don't you just hate it whenever you're outside walking your dog and your dog decides to, use the restroom and those little dog stands are out of dog doo-doo bags, so you have to pick it up with your own hands? Don't you hate when that happens? That happens to me at least once a day. Feels like Play-Doh. A drunk man comes home late. His wife sees him, and angrily exclaims, "Are you drunk again?" The man shakes his head and answers, "No, I'm not drunk." "Okay, then prove it. There's a clock over there. Can you tell the time?" "Of course I can," says the man. He turns towards the clock and says, "Hey, I'm not drunk." That's a fucking video. All right, Reddit. That's literally a video. I'm not drunk. I think I'm sitting up straight. My 5-year-old came up with this joke after some contemplation. What do people order for in-flight breakfast? Plain bagels. It's not perfect, but it makes me proud that he's getting the structure. Okay, wait. My 5-year-old came up with this joke. What do people order for an in-flight breakfast? Plain bagels. Oh, okay. That's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good joke. I will tell you another joke. A group of tourists, I almost said terrorists, visits Northern Ireland, and they see a man kicking his son with his knee. "Why are you doing that?" They gasp in horror. The man answers, "I'm Liam Neeson." It's not the worst joke ever, but still. Sheesh. I'm going to share something pretty meaningful going on right now. I've been trying to make a baby. All I'm missing is a woman. Yo. It's not really a joke, dude. He's just sharing his sad thoughts on Reddit. I rented a limo for $500, and I found out it doesn't cover the cost of the driver. I spent all the money and have nothing to chauffeur it. That's not bad. What time did I start this shit? Yeah, that one wasn't bad at all, to be honest. I think I started... I don't know. We'll go till... Yeah. We'll do whatever we want. I hope you guys are all in a good mood. I'm in a great mood. A catalyst walks into a bar. Bartender, "Sorry, bud, but you have to leave." Catalyst, "You're kicking me out." "Why?" Bartender, "Last time you were here, you started something." Science rules. Man, Judge, 60% of my parking tickets are bogus. Why doesn't... Judge, repeat infractions? Man, fine, 3 out of 5 of my parking tickets are bogus. I hated that joke. I get it, but I hated it. My grandfather has a difficulty in opening the windows. He still hasn't got used to the technology. That's probably a stolen joke. I was wondering how long that was going to go on. There's a new fragrance for introverts. Leave me the fuck alone. All right, that was awful. The joke was kind of funny, actually. There is a bug in my laptop. I can't figure out what species it is. 0 likes. Oh, man.
I like turtles.
I'm fed up with these film and merchandise tie-ins. There was a Toy Story 5 offer at my cinema where if you bought a large Coke and 2 Viagra pills, you get a Woody. That is like someone's grand. Get out of hand so quickly. I once heard of a girl who lied to her husband about how she got pregnant. Things get out of hand so quickly. I once heard of a girl who lied to her husband about how she got pregnant. And there's an entire religion. The Virgin Mary. Fuck you, dude. I don't know. The build up, that joke, there's no real punchline. There's an entire religion. They have to think, oh, he's talking about Mary and Joseph. It's not funny. That was completely on accident, and that worked really well. I know a lot of, I'm clicking the random buttons without looking at the names. I know a lot of elevator jokes, like 12 or maybe 14. That would have been funny if he said maybe 6 or 7.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is starting to look like an increasingly sound basis for a system of government. Oh, yeah, because the lady of the lake, King Arthur. Where are my Arthurian lore heads at? Ronaldo sucks. No, I'm kidding. He's still pretty good at soccer. I remember in high school, I'm pretty sure I got a mullet because of him. The Euro mullet. He was like the face of that shit. But if we're being real, Messi's definitely better. There's a new fragrance. We already read that. Somebody's just copying other people's jokes. They literally, like, a few lines away. These people just copy each other's jokes. I mean, most of the time my chat's all unoriginal jokes, but it's okay. I love all y'all. Even you, Maverick. Therapist, your girlfriend says you never buy her flowers. Is that true? Husband, to be honest, I had no idea she sold flowers. A person asked me, are you the guy who always brags about weird stuff? I replied, no, I'm the guy who takes the longest baths in the county. Because that's bragging about something weird. Hey, there's Christian. I feel like I'm not... I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I'm fat. I was reading a book, The History of Glue. I couldn't put it down. That's an old, excuse me, joke. What is Wood Engraver's favorite breed of dog? A Bernedoodle. What? Yo mama's so fat, after she shopped at Costco, they had to close down to restock. Yo mama's so fat, when I fucked her, I had to use more than one Plan B. All right, that's my time. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. Are you not subbed, Christian? If you want to catch it live or submit your jokes, you can do it on Discord, Reddit, or in the Twitch chat. I stream Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. Good night, Moon. Good night, Stars. Good night, YouTube. And good night, chat. Love you guys.